friends, how you doing? I am doing well, and this video is a little bit about it's a little media, a little toy video. Yes, so hang tight there. If you are into movies and you are into toys and you are into music, that's what this channel is all about. So if you can please do me a favor and hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so you know when you're being notified, because I never know when I'm gonna post. Usually it's Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I do that religiously. It's like a thing. I'm always there. I don't miss a beat on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays unless there's a death in the family, something's gone wrong in my life. But besides that, I am here for you on every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But lately, there's been some big Dollar Tree drops. There's been some Blu-ray drops. There's been some things that I've been pre-ordering. There's been things that I've been picking up, and I have to make a video right on the spot. Something just amazing happens in my life, and I got to tell you about it, because you know what? This channel, number one, first and foremost, is about relationships. I'm trying to have a relationship with you guys, and it's a give and take relationship. And you listen, I'm giving you some information, you're taking it, and then you give me back the comments, and I appreciate them. And that's what this is all about. And I'm here for you. I'm here to help you to obtain the things in your life that you want. There's things in your life that you want. There's things in your life that you need. There's things that you're trying to get. You're trying to achieve these things. And sometimes we don't have the money. Sometimes we're trying to figure things out. We're like, yes, I want that thing so bad, but how am I going to get it? And I'm the guy that's got the faith to figure out how to get the things that we need, but sometimes are necessary wants. You know, sometimes there's things that we want. I feel I am a strong believer that we are provided with everything that we need in life. Everything we need. Listen, I'm always going to have food. If I don't have food in my house, I'm going to go outside and I'm going to find some food. I'm a strong believer that we get everything we need, but sometimes we got some wants. Sometimes there are some wants, and I got to figure out how to get them wants. And sometimes I don't deserve them, and sometimes you don't deserve them, sometimes we don't deserve them, but together we're going to try to get them wants. And that's what this channel is here for. So do me a favor, hit, stop, pause, relax. Just relax. Just go down in the bottom over here, wherever this thing is, or if you're on your computer, I don't know where it is. It might be over on here, over there. I don't know, but hit the subscribe button and help this guy out, because I'm here to help you out, and I appreciate you. Thank you, each and every one of my subscribers. Thank you. But this is what I'm here to talk about today. I still have the tag on this thing, and it is brand spanking new. I have not opened it yet. It's Leon, the Professional. Okay, that's what this movie is. This is the Steelbook cover. Now, my Steelbook fans, you're probably like, yeah, that's pretty cool. And this is a Best Buy Project Pop Art exclusive. And I got to throw it out there. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I am not, listen, number one, I am not a Steelbook collector. Now, if I am a big fan of the movie like Clockwork Orange or Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory or something like that, I will buy the Steelbook, but I will never open it. I will leave it in its plastic. I will slide it into the wall, and I will leave it like that. Sometimes I even put plastic over the plastic to protect it. But I don't have luck with these things. I am not, listen, I have a huge collection, and it's difficult to keep the Steelbooks away from the regular Blu-rays, away from the DVDs. Sometimes they fall, sometimes they drop, sometimes I step on them, sometimes I kick them. Sometimes things happen, and these things get dented or scratched or scraped, and that's kind of a bummer for a collector. If you are one of these like die-hard collectors like I am, you don't want nothing dented or scraped or bunched up or banged up or bashed or whatever in any way, shape, or form. You want perfection in your collection. I like that. Like Dr. Seuss. You want perfection in your collection when you're collecting your Blu-rays and your DVDs and your 4Ks and your toys and everything like that. You want everything to be looking good. So I bought this because it was at Best Buy, and it says $14.99 right on the front there, but I did not pay $14.99. I want to say it was on sale for like $8 when I bought it. I love this movie. I absolutely love it. I love Leon the Professional. I've always loved this movie since the day I saw it. Big fan of Gary Oldman in the Gary Oldman character, which, you know what, I didn't buy the Gary Oldman figure from this movie, but I think I'm going to break down. I think I'm going to break down and do it. Now I'm looking at the back, and I'm seeing Gary back there with his gun, and he used to take the pill. If you saw this movie, he takes the pill, and he's like, and then he goes all into wacko mode. Great movie. Okay, if you don't know what Leon the Professional is, it's about this hitman. He's a hitman. He lives in this apartment building with the bunch of different people. Then all of a sudden, this crooked cop played by Gary Oldman goes in, and he ends up executing this little girl's family. But the little girl is saved by the Professional, which the Professional is a professional hitman. And he trains her to be a professional hitman so she can take vengeance on her family. But they have a relationship where they kind of, all of a sudden, Leon becomes very, very much in love with this little girl. Like he's like a daughter. Okay, I had a hard time that there's a lot of different issues with this movie saying that there was a more of a relationship type thing between the two, but that's not what I saw in the movie. Maybe I look at movies like more on a pure of heart type movie where the man saved this little girl, and perhaps the little girl fell in love with him because he was like this hero character, whatever, but I didn't see it in the movie. That's not what I saw in the movie. I saw a man that saved a little girl from a possible assassination or killing or whatever, and her being, as a little child, being extremely grateful to the man, looking up at him as like a hero, and yeah, possibly a love interest, but that's not. I didn't look at it in a dirty way. YouTube made me look at it in a dirty way, but I still don't. I put it on, and I'm like, no, this is a man that protected this little girl, and in turn taught her how to be a hitman. And I absolutely love this movie. This is Natalie Portman's first role. I like me some Natalie Portman. I think she's a great actress. Not so I'm not, I like Star Wars, but that's not why I like Natalie Portman. I just think I like Natalie Portman. They put her on the cover. I'm not a big fan. I'm going to upgrade this. I'm going to upgrade this to a 4K Blu-ray combo pack soon. Probably right after I get under this, after I record this, I'm gonna do that because I don't like the cover. I don't like the cover of just her. I don't know why Leon is not on the cover. Who's the guy that plays Leon there? I want to be able to say his name properly there. Jean, is it Jean Ray? Jean Rene or Jean Reno? Jean. I'm not gonna say it right. I'm not gonna say it right. Yeah. Jean Reno. Yeah, and Natalie Portman and Gary Oldman. Listen, you see The Professional, you know what I'm talking about. So this is what happened. So I'm such a professional fan. I go on, I buy myself this. This is what you call a third-party figure. Okay, third-party figure is this. In other words, the companies will not give permission to make an actual professional Leon figure. So this other company, like from Japan or Hong Kong or whatever, they change the name of the figure, but they use the likeness of the figure. So they use the likeness of the character, likeness of the person, but they change the name. So instead of this being Leon, the professional or the professional figure, he just be Leon. He's just Leon. That's it. No, the professional. No, nothing else. Just Leon. That's it. So they can get away with that, obviously. And what happens is, I'm not going to show you all the stuff that this guy comes with, but I'm going to crack it open so you just see what I'm dealing with here. And then the rest are going to be pictures up here as I explain. But this is Leon right here. And if I take the bag off his head, I'm going to try to show you him as best I can. There he is right there. Let me get real close so you can see him. And this is Leon, the professional, played by Jean Rene or Renault. And I'm saying his name wrong. I know I am. He didn't really do much after Leon the Professional. I think he did a couple of other like movies, like a Jason Statham type movie or stuff like that. But hopefully you can see that. I'm gonna bring him back slow. Usually when I bring him back slow, you can see the whole thing. But he comes in his little outfit, and he's got look at this, holsters and everything for all his guns. He's a hitman. That's what he does. He's a professional hitman for hire, run by well, actually this Italian guy hires him, and he does hits. So you get a lot of action in this movie. If you're not seeing this movie, there's a lot of action, a lot of cool stuff, and he comes with a whole bunch of stuff. Let me put the bag back on his head there so I can put this away after I'm done, because I'll explain what's going on here. But he comes with a little suitcase thing there, and inside the suitcase, you open up, there's a place for him to put all of his guns. And these third-party figures, this thing's made out of like a leather, by the way, which is very impressive. Very impressive. He's got his sunglasses, which Leon, he's like he wears sunglasses in the movie. Here's his little beanie. That's a thing also. Throughout the whole movie, all he does is drink milk. So he comes with a carton of milk and a cup of milk and a knife, okay? And then you get an arsenal of guns. We got, look at this, we got revolvers. We got grenades in this one right here. We have a handgun, another revolver handgun. We have semi-automatic Glock type guns with the magazines, and all these magazines go in and out of the guns. We got more guns, sniper with the silencer on the front. I mean, guns galore with this guy, okay? So even if you're not a big Leon, the professional guy, and you're just a 1/6 scale collector, you're going to get your money just in the bits and pieces. Comes with his plant. That's a big part of the movie because he protects everything. Like, he protects the little girl, but his plant is like the main thing. He's like, got some wire cutters, fence cutters, or whatever. We got a bunch of different hands there. And then we get the Leon the Professional stand. So you even get a stand with this figure. Okay, it doesn't say Leon the Professional, but it is Leon and Natalie Portman there, which they call her the partner. Okay, she is his partner. And he comes in this little box. When you open it up, this is what you see. This is what I saw when I opened them up. And I'm going to tell you right now, my friends, I paid $125 for this figure. This is a 1/6 scale figure. Extremely articulated. I'm sure I've already flashed a whole bunch of pictures over here what this guy looks like, and I will continuously do so you understand. And I just loved the movie. I loved the movie. I thought it was one of the better action movies I've ever seen in my life. Storyline awesome. I mean, Gary Oldman, hands down. I love me some Gary Oldman in The Fifth Element. I love me some Gary Oldman and some Harry Potter. But I'll tell you right now, you want to see some young, vibrant, like hungry Gary Oldman, the Professional, Leon the Professional is the way to go. You got to see him in The Professional. He is mind-blowing. Gary Oldman is such a good actor. He was so good in it. So good. So this is what happened to me. So not for the rest, you're going to get pictures because I do not have the item yet in my hand. But Leon has a partner. The partner is Natalie Portman. And there is a Natalie Portman, Leon the Professional figure. Here's the picture up here of the figure that I have been on the hunt for since I bought Leon. But for some reason, little Natalie Portman here is impossible to find. They made a small run of these figures, and I guess nobody wanted them. At the time, nobody wanted them. No, listen, there's not a lot of Leon the Professional fans. I might be a small little cluster of Leon the Professional fans out there. But I'll tell you right now, I love the movie. I loved it. But you can't have a Leon without his partner. You can't have a Leon without a Natalie Portman. In the movie, she's called Matilda. Her name's Matilda. So you can't have a Leon without a Matilda. It's almost like you can't have a Batman without Robin, back in the day. You can't. It was his sidekick. It's the whole reason for the movie. It's the whole, if you're going to display them, you can't just display Leon standing there by himself with all of his awesome little stuff if you don't have his little partner on the side holding the plant and possibly a gun. That's something that she's got to be on the side. And since I bought that figure in particular, I needed me a little Natalie Portman. Problem is, you can't find them anywhere. You go on eBay, you could buy a head for like $50, just her head. And then you got to go find some kind of secondary body somewhere. And then she had a specific outfit that she wore. It was like these little checkered shorts and like these special shoes, like a high top shoe, and her socks and her shirt. Even her shirt, she had like a tie-up black like tank top type thing with a green jacket, and she even wore like a little beanie thing, kind of like Leon the Professional. They're selling these things on eBay. Somebody grabbed one figure and literally broke this little girl into little pieces and is selling things individually. I was showing my son, I'm like, look at this. There's her head right there, like $50, $60. There's her gun, $12. There's her the plant, $10. There's another gun, $15. There's her hands, $30. So if I was to buy each thing individually, and it didn't even come with a box, so if I bought it individually, I'd have to put it all back together again, and then I wouldn't even get the box to keep it in. I am a completist, so you know if you are a completist, you need the box. You want the box with the picture of a little girl on. You want this thing up here that I have pictured up here. You want the box. You're gonna want that. Nobody had it. They haven't had it for months. Months. I've been looking for this figure. Months I can't find. I Googled it. Out of stock. And when this thing first went for sale, She was going for $120. That's what she was going for, $120. She's only small. She's not the same size as Leon. She a little girl. I want to say she was like 9 or 10 or whatever when the professional came out to us. So she was just a little girl. So I'm like, $120. That's a lot of money. But I would have easily paid it to complete my Leon the Professional figure set. Leon has to have his partner. Has to. It just has to be. They both have to be together in the detour, probably with the Gary Oldman. I think I'm going to order the Gary Oldman so Gary could be like behind her, like after you just taking that pill, like that thing that he did there right before he flips out and tries to kill everybody. I think I'm going to have to do it, but I couldn't get it. So then all of a sudden, I get a notification from eBay because I have the search thing on my eBay thing. And what happens is when they get new stock in, I get a notification saying somebody is selling what you're looking for. Somebody's selling the figure that you're looking for. So I go on and there she is in her completeness. Everything in the box, plant, guns, hands, clothes, jacket, hat. Perfect. Exactly what I've been looking for months and months and months. And this guy wanted $225 on eBay auction. $11 for shipping. So I didn't want to lose it. And so I send the guy a message and I'm like, listen, buddy, listen, if you have, I'm just going to throw it out there because I like to do this every once in a while. I'm going to throw it out there. If you're hurting for money and you want to make a quick $125 plus shipping right now, I will give you $125 plus shipping right now. Send it to you instantly through PayPal. You're going to get the money right now. You got a problem in your house. You got an issue with your family. You need money right now. I'm going to send it to you and you're going to get it today. Today you're going to have, you can go to the bank, you can go get your money, go. So save the day for your family, whatever your situation is. I threw it out there. I'm like, listen, I'll buy it off you right now. $125 plus $11 for shipping. I'll pay you right now. He sends me a message back. He's like, you know this figure is extremely rare and hard to find. So I think I'm going to wait a little bit. Okay. Now that is your prerogative. That's your prerogative to wait and let it run out. Okay. I got it. So this was a 7-day auction. So I wait 2 days. I'm getting a little antsy, but I'm seeing nobody bidding. Nobody's bidding on this character, which I think what happened is he messed up. I think the guy done goofed because he called it the partner. It was 1/6 scale, the partner. Now, if you're a professional collector, you know that she is not referred to as the partner. She's Matilda. Leon the Professional Matilda figure. That's what she is. But for some reason, he never put Matilda in the cover, in the write-up. And he never put Leon the Professional. So unless you were looking for specifically the partner figure, you are not going to find this figure. So if you have been on a hunt for months and months and months, you ain't going to find it unless you know exactly what you're looking for. A lot of people, I'm sure, were putting in the hunt for Matilda figure or Leon the Professional figure or Leon the Professional / Matilda figure. It wasn't happening because she was 1/6 scale, the partner. That's what she was. So 2 days go by, I send them a thing again. I'm like, listen, buddy, listen. If you want, okay, I hate to be a bother. If I'm being a bother, please excuse me. I apologize. But I will give you right now $135. I think it was $130. I said $135. $235 because he wanted $225. I'll give you $235 right now plus the shipping if you would just sell it to me right now. All right, so he waited about 4, 5, 6 hours, whatever, and I waited, and I'm always looking at my phone or my tablet. I'm like, come on, wait, little red light, where are you? So I can get a response from this guy. He responds again. He's like, I'm getting a lot of interest in this. I really think it's going to go for a lot more than that because they're impossible to find, and so I think I'm just going to let it go for a little while longer. Once again, I respect you, my friend. $225 is where we're at right now. Nobody's bidding on it. I just offered you another $235 plus the shipping. You were going to make a little extra more money off of me. Okay, but I'm on edge. I am impatient. I don't want to lose this because I can't find it anywhere. I Googled it. Nobody has this figure anywhere. Okay? I can't find it used, new. Listen, I can't find it for $1,000, $1 million. I can't find it online at all. It doesn't exist, okay? These must have been extremely rare run, and whoever has them must be hanging on to them, and they're not being sold at any toy stores, any like consignment stores, nothing. I couldn't find it anywhere. So I waited to the day before The auction ended. Once again, nobody is bidding. Nobody bid the $225 that this guy initially wanted, plus the $11 shipping. Nobody bid. And I'm like, I don't know. I think this is gonna go for $225. But I'm still on edge. I'm still like, I don't want it to go. And the deal with me is I have to give my kids a ride. The auction ended at 7 o'clock in the morning. And I have to give my kids a ride to the buses, not the bus stop, I'm sorry. I have to give my kids a ride to their schools because they don't like to take the buses. So I have to give my rides to the schools and drop them off in the morning. So I messaged him the night before and I'm like, sir, unfortunately, I am not going to be around for the auction tomorrow at 7 o'clock in the morning. Would you take $250 plus the $11 for shipping? Or if you're not interested in that, how high would you go? I said, I am willing to go up to $300 for this item. Okay? I have $300 right now in my PayPal account through eBay gift cards and everything. I got $300 in there right now. I will give you the $300 plus $11 for shipping. You will make $311 off of me right now if you sell it right now. The auction ends tomorrow morning. I said, unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be around to bid on that auction because my son has to be at school for 7:35, and I do not believe I'm going to be able to be there to bid on your auction. So I paused, and I waited for his response, and his response was, I'm sorry that you are not going to be here to bid on the auction. Why don't you just bid right now? Now, this guy does not bid until the last minute. I'm a last minute bidder, and I'm going to tell you the reason why I'm a last minute bidder. Because when you stop bidding on things on eBay, when they first come out, when they're hot and they first drop, so let's say when the 225 dropped, I bid 225 on there. It piques interest, okay? And then if somebody would have bid a different thing, let's say they went to 230, and then I would have outbid them again for 240 or whatever, it would have piqued more interest. Other people would start looking into this thing because what they would start looking in, the people that are actually hunting 1/6 scale figures, just 1/6 scale figures in general, it would start to see the price going up, and they would be like, what is this? What's the big deal about this? Then now people are doing research to try to figure out why this figure is going for so much money. I know why this figure is going for so much money, because it's impossible to get. I knew that. But other people don't know that. And other people don't even know the character. They don't even care. Some of the people are just flippers. They're just flippers. And what they're going to do is be like, how come the price on this thing is driving up so far? So why don't I grab the thing for like $300-400 and flip it for like $900? You know, that's where we're going with this. Because I'll tell you right now, this figure up here is a figure that would possibly go for like $800 eventually. If it's not at $800 already, not at $700 already, it will go up that high because they just don't make them anymore. So it's impossible to find, okay? It's like the holy grail of 1/6 scale figures if you are a Leon, the professional fan. This is the grail, okay? I can get Gary Oldman. I can get Gary Oldman right now on a website right now. He's on clearance, okay? He's on sale right now for like $140. Leon, I paid $125 for or whatever, okay? He's everywhere. You can get him anywhere. But her, don't know what happened. Minimal run. I guess it wasn't a big deal. Maybe there was something not right with the figure. Maybe people didn't like it. I don't know what it is. I think it looks like little Natalie. I was very happy with it. I'm good with it. I'm excited. So here we go. Message me back. No, he goes, I'm just going to wait it out. He goes, I'm not in a big hurry to get my money. He goes, but I know it's going to go for well more than $225 because this figure is impossible. Listen, this is, I feel like I'm in like a storybook here. This is the same story. He just keeps repeating himself on how this is $1 million figure and there's no way it's just going to sell for $225 plus $11 for shipping. Now, he already turned me down for $235. He already turned me down for $250. He already turned me down for $300. So this is where I'm at right now. And as a person that has sold stuff on eBay and has gone through certain different things in my life and has such an opposition towards flippers and their greed, I was like, I'm just going to give it. I'm going to give it up. And what's going to happen is 7 o'clock in the morning when this auction ends, if my son is not ready in time, I will wait until 59 seconds before the auction ends. 59 seconds. My mind was set. 59 seconds. I'm going to bid $225 that he originally asked for, and that's all I'm going to bid. All I'm going to bid. I'm not going to go any higher than what this guy put down as the original auction. And if it goes for $1 million, God bless him. Thank you. Good luck. I hope it takes care of your family. If he was on the money, good for him. Well, this is what happened. 2 minutes before the auction, my son comes in. He's like, Dad, I got a question for you. I'm like, hun, buddy, sweetie, honey pants. Hold on a second. Hang on. Can you just give Dad 2 minutes? I need 2 minutes. Auction's ended. I said, are you ready? Are you ready to get to school? He's like, I'm going to go hop in the shower. I'm like, go hop in the shower. I got 2 minutes. I said, you got 2 minutes to go hop in the shower, and then I'll give you a ride to school. You're going to be there on time. Don't worry about it. We got plenty of time. It was like 7:04, and he had to be there for 7:35. School ain't that far. We're going to make it in time. Go take a shower. I said, I got an auction I'm going to be bidding on in 59 seconds. When 59 seconds hits, I'm going to be bidding on this auction for $225. Well, we get 2 minutes. I'm staring at the clock. 1 minute, staring at the clock. 59 seconds. Boom, here I go. Start logging in my stuff. $225. I was the only bidder. I was the only bidder. I won the thing for $225 plus $11 for shipping. And then I got no response from the guy. I won it. 110%. I won it. $225. Only bidder. And I won it. And usually when you win an auction, whenever I sell stuff on eBay, if I ever sell things on eBay, sometimes I sell a occasional CD if I have a double or whatever. But I ain't gouging nobody. I do it just because I need to get rid of it, get it out of the house. I got too much. It's got to go. I will always contact somebody right away, and I'll say, this is the tracking number, or thank you for your business, or I appreciate your business, or it will be there soon. I packaged it really nice. And usually I take photographs of everything I do every step of the way, so that way they know, here, this is the way I packaged it. This is the way it's going out. This is the way it's going to be. This is the way you're going to get it. And I'll even ask them, are you good with that? Are you good with the way I packaged it? Are you good with the way I'm shipping it? Are you okay with it? Did you receive the tracking number? Everything good. I want people to know that I care about what I sent to them. And I got no response from this guy. I got no thank you. I got no hey, you won. Good job on that one. So my feeling is he's probably really upset. And I think it all comes down to greed. I think it comes down to 100% greed, because he could have walked away with $311 of my money. $311 instantly would have came out of my account and went to this guy for this figure. And I would have been happy to give it. But he thought he was sitting on a gold mine. He thought that he was being greedy. $225, nope. Nope. $235, nope. Nope. It's worth more than that. That's all I kept hearing. It's worth more than that. I know it was worth. I know it was worth more than that. I wasn't trying to rip you off. That figure, I know, is worth more than $300. Okay? But that's what I had to offer. And if you could take it, or you could leave it. He decided he was going to leave it because he thought he was going to become a millionaire off of this figure. Well, I'm talking about this now, and I'm posting this video now because I won the figure. I received my tracking number. She be in the mail. She coming in. And this is the part where I put the children cheering or whatever. Yeah. I am extremely happy. And Leon over here. Leon, wait a minute. Here we go. Here he comes. He's coming out again. Leon. Let me just arrange him here. There we go. Leon is going to have his partner, Matilda, standing by his side, fully loaded with as many weapons as I can load this guy up with, and as many weapons as I can load that little girl up with her little hat, with her little outfit, with her little everything that she comes with. Side by side, they are both going to be now prominently displayed in one of my detours with my 1/6 scale figures. And I look at this as a victory. This was a victory for me. I am extremely happy. And even though the guy might not be happy with me, thank you. Thank you for having it. Thank you for selling it. Thank you for posting it. I don't want to thank you for. I'm not gonna gloat and say you made a mistake or anything like that. I do realize what you did wrong. I know what you did wrong. You should have put Leon, the professional, Matilda figure, 1/6 scale figure. That's how you should have labeled this thing. That's how you should did. That's how all of these heads and arms and body parts that are going for big money are labeled. You labeled it wrong, my friend. It should not have been the partner who's looking for a 1/6 scale of the partner besides somebody like me that did a lot of research to try to find Leon's partner? That's how I knew she was the partner. That's how I searched for it. That's how I saved it. I was waiting for the day that somebody actually referred to her as the partner. And nobody's done it for months and months and months. She's been referred to as Matilda, Leon the professional Matilda, Leon professional 1/6 scale figure. Now she's going to be mine. And she's going to be on the side of Leon holding a plant with a revolver in her hand, looking up at Leon like, you my best friend. And with that said, my friend, thank you for hanging in there. Thank you for a little bit of my 1/6 scale story. Yeah, this wasn't a 100% Blu-ray movie story, but I am going to upgrade this Steelbook. I know you guys are Steelbook fans. Once again, I'm not knocking anybody that's a Steelbook fan. I like a lot of people are like, you don't like Steelbooks. There's people that just go out to just buy Steelbooks. That's their thing. I'm just not into it. I prefer to have the cover from the movie. I prefer to have I'm talking like the cover from like the poster. Like when I went to go see it in the movie theater, I want the poster. And usually when you buy a Blu-ray or a DVD, they give you the poster art, or they'll give you some kind of poster art of some sort. But usually when they give you when you get the Steelbook, they commission these artists to draw these beautiful pictures, which they're beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I think this is a beautiful thing and everything. This is a piece of art. Everything that it's done in the world is a piece of art to me, okay? Anybody that took a lot of time to do something is a piece of art to me, but I physically can't take care of these things the way they should be taken care of. I just can't. They get damaged. My favorite one is the Clockwork Orange one because I love that movie, and I fought so hard to try to get a copy of that on 4K Steelbook because I wanted the cover art. And I got it over there. It's all wrapped up, double wrapped up, and it's in the wall where it's not going to be touched, not going to be hurt. And I'm never going to open it. I'm never going to open it. I'm never going to watch it. But you Steelbook collectors, you usually buy them to watch them, okay? So you're handling these things. This in the case of this one right here, this has been slid into my shelf and has not been touched. Last time I watched Leon the Professional, I watched the DVD. So I am going to upgrade to 4K. I'm going to upgrade to the 4K Blu-ray combo pack because I'm going to watch the Blu-ray, and the 4K will sit there because I just like the cover. I like the cover, and that's what I got to say about that. So once again, my friends, thank you so much for hanging in there with me. Please do me a favor. Please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. Ring the bell. Ring that bell if you want to know when the content comes out. Once again, I'm here Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for you. And some extra when something big drops. Whatever, something big drops, I want you to be the first to know so you can grab it before anybody else can. So you can get the deal before anybody else can. I am here for you. This is a relationship. We are in a relationship together. This channel is about relationships. It's about hurt people and happy people and sad people and people. People who need people. I need you. You need me. We need each other. Let's keep this thing going. Hit that subscribe button, and I will see you later.